It's medieval Japan, and you're born in 1584 in a small village named Miyamoto. Being born in Miyamoto and all, your mom obviously gives you the name Benosuke. Wait, what? You don't know who your dad is, and unfortunately you won't know your mom either because she passes away during childbirth. Luckily, she'd remarried a guy named Shinmen Munisai, and he's gonna be your dad. Muni is like the perfect blend of supremely skilled swordsman and supremely abusive stepfather. You don't really like him, and you get into a ton of fights with him until he kicks you out of the house when you're 6. You go to live with your uncle who's pretty chill because he's a Buddhist. So you live with your uncle for a few years and you're 12 now, and one day you're walking around the town and you see a poster that catches your eye. It's an open challenge for a sword duel from a guy named Arima Kihei. He's looking to test his skill against anyone who's brave enough to face him. You grab a long stick, find him, and tell him you're down to duel, and he accepts. The duel begins and Arima draws his blade. You circle him with your stick and he charges at you. You swing your stick with all your might and you knock his sword to the ground. He looks at you with a mixture of confusion and fear in his eyes, and on instinct, you quickly strike his head and he collapses to the ground. You just won your first duel! Hooray! Oh, wait, he's still alive. Alright, that'll do it. Now you just won your first duel. Hooray! Dueling is pretty fun, but your uncle didn't really like you fighting and wants you to avoid violence and seek enlightenment. Your uncle is cool, so you listen to him. Until this guy named Tadashima Akiyama challenges you to a duel when you're 15, and you go and kill him too. You decide that your life is probably not going to be the one your uncle wished for you, and so you change your name to Miyamoto Musashi and leave his home to go on a quest to become a great warrior. Puberty is hitting you hard now, and you shoot up to 6 feet tall, about a foot taller than everyone else around you. You're bigger and stronger than almost everyone you know, and just in time too, as it seems the 100-year warring states period called the Sengoku Jidai is just about wrapping up. Everyone is choosing sides for the final battle between Tokugawa Ieyasu and Ishida Mitsunari, who is subbing in for Toyotomi Hideyori because he's still a kid. You and your stepdad Munisai, who you're kinda cool with now, side with the eventual winner Tokugawa, and you fight in some minor battles for him, but completely miss the main event, which was the Battle of Sekigahara. Hundreds of years later, some guy who's writing a book about you will think this is too boring, so he'll say that you fought in that big battle for the losing side which made you a Ronin. And this will then make people living 100 years later get upset when a stickman with glasses on YouTube says that you didn't fight in Sekigahara. So upset that they'll have to write a comment to tell that stickman he's wrong. So you manage to survive the end of the Sengoku Jidai, but you still want to fight people, so you begin wandering the country again looking for opponents. As you're wandering, you remember that your stepdad Munisai had kind of become famous by beating the headmaster of a legendary fencing school in Kyoto. So you decide to travel there and challenge them as well. You're 20 now and arrive in Kyoto in 1604. You find the school, which was run by the Yoshioka family, and you challenge the headmaster to a duel. The head of the school is this guy Yoshioka Sejuro, and he remembers your stepdad beating their headmaster and wants revenge. He agrees to a duel with wooden swords and gives you the time and place to meet. He seems pretty angry for some reason, and this makes you think, you know what would be funny if he gets even angrier? So when the time of your duel comes, you don't show up on time. You make him wait for hours. And when you do finally get there, you look at his face and he's fuming. As soon as he sees you, he charges at you, blinded by rage caused by your disrespect. You quickly ready your wooden sword, and as he approaches, you strike his shoulder, breaking it. Hooray! Another duel won! His students carry him away, and after he recovers, he quits swordsmanship and becomes a monk. You're feeling pretty good now, having proven that you're just as good as your stepdad, and you're ready to leave Kyoto.